From Conor's ability to get inside his opponent's head like a parasite to his amazing striking abilities, let's explore why Conor McGregor will destroy Michael Chandler in a fight. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at what these fighters bring to the table. Now, this is a fight that has been making waves in the MMA world recently. Not gonna lie, they're both very popular fighters, mostly known for their skill and ability to overpower their opponents in the octagon. But who will come out on top? Well, let's start with Conor McGregor. Say hello to the foul-mouthed Irish professional mixed martial artist and boxer who's considered to be one of the best fighters in the world. Yes, I said boxer because he actually landed some clean shots on Mayweather in their exhibition match. Go figure.
Counter-puncher, and for him to land an uppercut is an interesting moment. A counter-uppercut from Conor McGregor.
Now, Conor has always been a beast. He's held titles in both the featherweight and lightweight divisions in the UFC, and he's known for his striking ability and having some pretty decent knockout power. I mean, do you remember the Jose Aldo fight? He knocked him out within seconds.
Aldo Jr. Conor relaxed and smiling.
Sure, it had more to do with McGregor getting into Aldo's head before they fought, but a knockout is a knockout. He's not going against easy competition though. Michael Chandler is a total beast too. He's an American professional mixed martial artist who's held titles in the lightweight division in Bellator MMA.
Now giving up his back.
Chandler with
That's it.
the choke. There's the tap, and we have a new champion. Michael Chandler is Bellator's new lightweight world champion.
And he's mostly known for his explosive knockout power and his wrestling skills.
Final seconds of round number one. An amazing round number one.
Dropped him
Big
again.
right hand by Chandler, looking to finish before the bell.
Would that be enough to stop McGregor though? Especially considering how huge Conor has become? So how will the fight pan out? For that, let's talk about the striking of both fighters. I think we can all agree when I say Conor McGregor's greatest strength as a fighter is his striking ability. He's known for his quick and powerful punches, his footwork, and his ability to knock his opponents out with one punch.
Brandon looks hurt. This could be the end. This could be an early stoppage. Another first round for McGregor. This could be it.
In contrast, Michael Chandler's known more for his wrestling ability. Sure, he has that explosive knockout power that McGregor doesn't have, but then again, Chandler doesn't have the same level of striking ability as the Irish fighter. Now, don't get me wrong, he's good, just not as refined or precise. With that being said, I think the former double champ's going to have the edge. After all, he's already shown everybody that he can stand and trade with some of the best strikers in the world.
He did this against Diaz. Remember in the Diaz third fight?
McGregor clinches, lands a knee to the body.
So this gives me reason to believe that he'll probably do the same against Iron Mike. Now, let's not forget another major upper hand McGregor has, which is his experience in the octagon. I mean, he's been fighting in the UFC for years, and he's faced some of the toughest opponents in the sport. Not only that, but he's fought in both the featherweight and lightweight divisions, and has held titles in both of these divisions. That's no joke. Before Khabib, my man was riding the high road. Unfortunately, he got humbled because the Dagestanis are on a whole other level. Sure, Chandler's a wrestler like Khabib too, but he's nowhere near as good. Now, coming back to experience, Chandler's only had 5 fights in the UFC so far, and he hasn't faced the same level of competition as McGregor. Sure, he's fought lots of fighters in Bellator, but he's lost against some of the best in the UFC. So this lack of experience could work against him, especially with a fighter like Notorious, who's an expert at mind games. By now, we all know Conor's known for his ability to get inside his opponent's head and throw them off their game. Not only is he the master of trash talking, but he knows how to get under his opponent's skin. The mental game is a key component of the Irishman's fighting style, and it's helped him to win many fights in the past. But Chandler isn't known for his trash talking, so this leads me to believe that he might have a tough time dealing with his opponent's mental game. Now, if McGregor is able to get inside Chandler's head and throw him off his game, it could give him a big advantage. Pair this with McGregor's UFC experience, things don't seem to be looking too good for Iron Mike. Mystic Mac has faced some of the toughest challenges of his life, like when he went down to the featherweight weight class against Eddie Alvarez.
Alvarez getting loose, getting better here in this round, though.
Oh, man.
Until that.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
History has been made!
He literally looked anorexic. I mean, compare that to what he looks like now, and you'd see a world of difference. Now, this kind of experience in high-pressure situations is likely to work in McGregor's favor if he were to face Chandler in the octagon. Because, let's be real, when faced with a real challenge, Chandler puts on a fantastic show but doesn't get the win. Now, coming back to the striking ability, this is one area that would work really well for McGregor. Pair this with McGregor's reach advantage, and we have a winner on our hands. Plus, with the amount of precise strikes that the former double champ throws, is just insane. And if he lands the perfect strike, it's lights out for Chandler. Sure, if it was any other fighter besides Conor, like say Frankie Edgar, maybe Chandler would have a shot because of his wrestling skills. But it's going to be hard with McGregor. One precise punch from him, and it's lights out.
He can fight going backwards. Look at that uppercut. Now, Mark is looking to finish it here. This is why everyone's been talking about.
In terms of reach, Conor McGregor has a 2-inch advantage over Michael Chandler. Now, you need to realize how big of a factor this plays. Having more reach allows a fighter to land strikes from a distance and keep their opponent at bay. Exhibit A, Tyson Fury with his gorilla arms, whose biggest strength is to snipe his opponents from a distance. I mean, with a reach that high, it's hard to get your attacks in because you'd be too busy defending. And I think the same thing is going to happen with Chandler, because he's going to have a very tough time working on the inside and landing his strikes. You tell me, how would a fighter win if he can't even defend absolute bangers coming at you out of nowhere? Now imagine all that and pair it with McGregor's confidence. Who do you think would win? I mean, all signs are pointing at Mac winning this. Plus, I feel like Chandler's strategy is just to go out guns blazing, and that might not work on a guy like Conor. But maybe that's just me. One thing's for sure though, there's a chance that Chandler might feel intimidated by his opponent's confidence and trash talking. Now here's one more thing that McGregor has that Chandler doesn't, and that's speed. I believe Conor McGregor's speed and agility are probably going to give him an edge, especially because my man is known for his quick movements and his ability to dodge his opponent's strikes. Don't get me wrong, Chandler is a pretty good fighter, but McGregor's speed and agility could give him yet another edge in the fight. Because with this, McGregor could use his quick movements and footwork to keep Chandler guessing and avoid his takedowns. But if Chandler manages to take him down, I think Mike might have the edge there, mostly because Conor's not the best in ground and pound or wrestling. But still, that being said, the 34-year-old has lots more to bring to the octagon than Chandler does, so he's probably going to destroy Michael Chandler in a potential fight. Sorry, Chandler fanboys or girls, but that's the truth. I mean, can you deny the former champ's skills and experience in the octagon? Of course, anything can happen in MMA, and Chandler shouldn't be underestimated, but I know who I'm betting on to win. So there you have it. This was all the reasons why Conor McGregor will destroy Michael Chandler.
Conor McGregor has shown himself to be a top candidate for world title honors in the coming years. And as his UFC debut approaches tonight,
How very tough is Bushinga. McGregor with a huge shot.
Wow!
Bushinga's completely out of it.